of time, but under 8 we are doing the hourglass. Amen. Let's look at Psalm 90, verse 9 to 12. Psalm 90, verse 9 to 12. You know this hourglass? I remember when we were young, there was this series, Days of Our Lives. Some of you are too young, you don't even remember. And they used to say, like sun through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Praise the Lord. Now David is collaborating this assertion, and when that he says that, for all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told. Now look at this. It says, the days of our years are 80 years and 10. That is 70 years. So he's talking about the fact that God is allocating to us years on earth. And David was saying that the allocated years to man is 70 years. And if by reason of strength they be 80 years, that is, if by reason of strength they grow more than 70 years, yet is their strength, labor, and sorrow. But if he said even that one, you spend it in a lot of pain. Because by the time you are above 70, you have started dealing with medical challenges. And I had a grandmother who was very old, and even if when she's eating, her hands is in the food and she's crying that she has not eaten the whole day. So when I go and visit her, her hands will be in the food, entering her mouth, and she'll be complaining that the whole day we have not fed her. So he's saying that even after 70 years, the rest of your years we spend it in sorrow. And for it is soon cut off. Then it says that we fly away. So he's comparing life to like a bird that flies away. Life is like a vapor that can easily vaporize and leave your hands. He says, who knoweth the power of thine anger? Even according to thy fear, so is thy wrath. Then this is what I love so much. He says, so teach us to number our days. Teach us to number our days. So he says that there's a number to your days, so that we may apply our heart unto wisdom. When you go to the cemetery, anytime I go to the cemetery, I check the tombs. And one of the things I always love to see is, you know, when you go to certain cemeteries, you see the tomb 1945 to 2025. You see that there, the dash. The dash speaks a lot. To the untrained eye, when you see the dash, you will not say anything. But to those of us who have trained eyes, when we see the dash, it shows you the number of years and whether your life made an impact or not. You see, there's a resource that is allocated to every man on earth, and that is God. That is time. Time is a resource that is the most precious commodity on this earth. Listen, to a dying man, fufu and banku and tilapia is useless. To a dying man, the money in the account is useless. All the person is looking for is time. Just time. And those who have been sick and are in the hospital and they've given them maybe some few months to live, they'll tell you that the most precious commodity every human being could ask for is the gift of time. And we learned last 2 weeks that, we learned at the beginning of this series that when God gives resources to every man, he gives them 3 resources: talent, time, and treasures. But the truth is that you can have talent, but if you have no time, your talent will become useless. In the same way, if you have treasures or money without time, it's useless. I know sometimes when we are celebrating your birthday, you say +1. You are lying to yourself. It is -1. Every day of your life, you are not growing old. You are dying. And it is important that these resources that God has given to every man. Now, God gives every man this resource of time, and God doesn't consider your family background. So you may come from a poor family, but God has given you time. You know, your family may not have lands and cars and houses, but there's this resource that God has given to every man, and that resource is a resource of time. But you see, our major mistake is that we think that time is on our side. But time is never on anybody's side. Sometimes you see people, you talk to them, the next day you don't see them again. Because this particular resource that God gave to men, this resource is a resource that can be exhausted. Time can be exhausted. And if you understand the fact that time can be exhausted, you will value time. Now, time is so important that in certain jurisdictions, time is calculated by money. Nigerian man will say, please, oh, money na time. Time na money. Don't waste my time. Because they understand that time is a currency. That is why when you travel to certain jurisdictions abroad, they pay them by the hour. So people are paid $20 for 1 hour. And when they pay you $20 for 1 hour, they will use you. They will drain all the oil from you. And you see, in those places, you don't go to the office with your phone. No, you see, as well, we go to the office, we are virtually on the phone. Chatting, gossiping, talking, moving here and about, bringing the vibing, bringing the latest gists in town. They don't joke with their time like that. In fact, as a matter of fact, in some of those, you can't even take a nap. You know, sometimes I go to the office, I hide myself in my office and sleep like 1 hour. There you can't take a nap because they understand the value of time. We don't understand the value of time. So a black man, we don't have time. Ask a black man, when is the meeting? Oh, 12, 12:30, 1, 2, 3. So that is why they even say that there is Ghana man time. See, how you utilize time. How you utilize time shows the value you place on the time. And it also shows the value you place on the one who apportioned the time to you. Because if you don't respect my time, it means you don't respect me. If you tell me we have a meeting at 12 o'clock and you come at 4 o'clock, it means you don't respect me. Because if you respect me, you respect my time. The thing about time is that time was given to us by God. He apportioned the time to each and every one of us. So David is saying that, he says that, teach us the number of our days so that we may apply our heart to wisdom. Understanding the fact that your life is numbered will make you apply your heart to wisdom. To know that this life, even though it's a resource that is allocated to us by God, the resource is brief. It is exhaustible. And you can lose it at any time. You know, I was telling somebody that I wish that the moment you are born, you see, when you are born, God gives you resources. He gives you talent and all that. But he also gives you time, apportion time. I was saying that I wish that when human beings are born, God will write your time, total time you are left on your forehead. So some of you'll be seeing 50 years on your head. Somebody will be seeing 20 years. Somebody will be seeing 5 years. Another person will be seeing 4 years. You see people one day. God is so smart. He should have probably done that. Like you will see rich men begging poor people that, please, can you sell me 2 years, because I've seen that your life, your time is useless to you. Because you don't really value your own time. You see, as wise as God is, he lives in eternity, but he chose not to place man in eternity. He chose to place man in time. Which means he gave man a portion of eternity. And it is how you utilize that portion of eternity that will show God how valuable, how you value time. Luke chapter 19. Luke 19:12-13. And he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered unto them pounds and said to them, occupy till I come. Now, a talent in those days was like 20 years wage. So what the master did was that he gave them prepaid wages. You have no work, but I'm giving it to you. You have not earned it, but I'm giving it to you. That is how. And the Bible says he went to a far country. Now, he went to a far country means that he went for a long time. And that is a mistake many of us make. We think that we have our perspective of time is that we have a long time. Or we have a lot of time. He gave them prepaid allocation of time. So you see, as you are sitting here, you have a prepaid allocation of time. But God expects that your time, the time he has given to you on earth, must be utilized for something important. That will first of all benefit you. 2, benefit your family. 3, benefit the society. 4, benefit your community. 5, benefit the kingdom of God. And 6, benefit you even in eternity. So how you spend the time God has given to you on earth will prove to God whether you value the time he has given to you or not. Some of you sleep the whole day. You know, there are some people when you wake them up, they have to reboot like a computer. Every year, God gives every one of us 31.5 million seconds. Every year. Every day, he gives us 86,400 seconds. The question is, what do you do with the time God has given to you for the whole day? And that is where the problem is. Because many of us waste the whole day. Now, listen, if time was allocated in currencies, if somebody tells you meet at 12 o'clock and the person delays for 1 hour, when the person comes, you fight the person. Because you tell the person, Charlie, you don't worry, give me my 500 cedis. Because you have wasted 500 cedis of my life. Are you here? It's the same way. When God gives you time and you don't utilize the time, you are wasting currency. And so every day of your life you are dying. And so there's more time. There's more time. The question is, do you know when you will die? You don't know when you will die. That is why it is important that your time God has given to you must be utilized for your own resources. A pastor friend was sharing with me something. He's traveled to the US for just 3 months. And there's another man there who has been in the US for 14 years. This guy went to the US, took the man's book, learned, and now he's learning how to drive within 3 months. The man who owns the book, who the man went for the book from, has been in the US for 14 years and doesn't know how to drive. He asked him why he has not learned to drive. He said, oh, no, I didn't go to school. And that is how some people. So what if for 14 years he could have gone to school? Some of you say, oh, I'll do my masters. The question is when? I will do my masters. The question is when will you do your masters? We have become like the proverbial vulture. You know the vulture, when it is raining, he starts having plans in his head. He said, after this rains, I'll build my house. Once the rain stops, he has forgotten. So some of you are procrastinating every day. It was last 4 years you said you go to school. In my office, I had to force certain of my managers to go to school. Because I realized that I asked them to go to school and they kept giving excuses. Listen, the thing is that time will not wait for you. You see, there's no amount of prayer you pray that will reverse time. I can lay hands on you. I can fry you with oil. We can place you on the altar. It will not reverse your time. So David says that teach us to number our days that we may apply our heart to wisdom. Listen, if you don't understand that life is brief, you will not apply your heart to wisdom. Of all the commodities God gives to a man, it is time that cannot be regained. Listen, talent You see, when it comes to money, you can lose $20,000 today and later get $20,000 if you apply yourself to diligence. But when it comes to time, when you lose it today, you can never regain it back. I like the way the church has become quiet. We are masters at being late. Masters at being late. Listen, your time must also benefit the kingdom. One day, Bishop Dag was saying that in the church, somebody had a vision, and in the church, he said that an angel always came to the church to come and mark attendance and to mark the time people come to church. So to say the angels came at certain times. When it is opening prayer, the angel will come and mark at those who came and take. When it is praise and worship, the angel will come and mark those who are in the auditorium. When it is preaching time, the angel comes to mark. The question is that if an angel came to church this morning to mark all these ones, how many of them would you have been marked present? Meanwhile, when it comes to our work, we never go to work late. You see the enthusiasm you have when you have to go to work. Do you know why? Because we think that our salary will be paid our salary. But you are booking an appointment with the King of Kings. Listen, he's giving you a whole week and he says that on Sunday, just give me 2 hours of your time. It is that time that you choose to be late. Now, if you don't respect God's time, it shows you don't respect him. Because if you respect your boss, and you know you can be sacked, you go to work early. And because you respect your manager, you respect your CEO. If your CEO tells you that meet me here, you'll be there. You wake up at dawn. If you listen, some of you, when you have appointment with the embassy, you go and sleep in Accra the night before. But you have an appointment with God and you choose to wake up and you see when you wake up the way you'll be walking like this, you don't even know what you are doing. Hey! Listen, it shows you don't value God's time. And it shows you don't respect God. It shows you don't respect God. Let's look at this scripture. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 25. Hebrews 10:25. Look at this. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together. Look at this. It says, as the manner of some is. So the Bible is saying there are some people who forsake the assembling of the saints. It says, it's a manner of some. Give me another version. Another version says, as it is a habit of some is. You know, the way they come to church is like, Pastor Prince will say, it's like they are playing dam. See, there's black, white, there's black, white, there's black, white, black, white. There's no consistency. Hello? So today you see him. You see him today. The next day you won't see him. Then he'll come. So maybe the person they allocate that maybe in a whole month they'll come to church twice. So you are shared it with God. Of all the days you could have washed your dress, it is only on Sunday morning you chose to wash your dress. Of all the days you could have gone for a meeting, it's only on Sunday. The time you are pointing to the one who gave you the time. Listen, he gave you time. He owns time. He gave it to you. And he says that of all the week, just give me 2 hours. That is the one you say you used to cook fufu. And you see Sunday morning, you see the person frying. And God is looking at you and say, look at this. This one doesn't value my time. This one doesn't see how important this time is to me. Let me take your life and give it to somebody who values this time. Just 2 hours. Come and meet. Have an appointment with him. Just come and meet with him. Some of you have told God you value your work more than him. See the enthusiasm when it comes to your work. told myself I never go to work late. If I don't go to work late, I don't go to church late. That has been my principle. Because I have to show God I respect him and I respect his time. Some of you, if you are here, if the president tells you tomorrow, meet me at this time. Even visa, US, you respect the US embassy more than God. Or if your 24 tells you, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., meet me at Menchia Palace. You will see the time you get. 4 a.m., you leave your house. But there's one who created Otumfuo. There's one who gave Otumfuo time. And yet, you don't value his time. You choose to handle it anyhow. So God, some of you, God feels you don't respect his time. He says, not forsaking our meeting together as believers of worship and instruction, as it is a habit of some. Somebody says a habit of some. Look at your neighbor and say, are you one of the some? It's forsaking means to skip it. You skip it. So church, you go at odd numbers. I had a friend who goes to church at odd numbers. So on at the end of the month, you do CCC. It's okay. So CCC. Okay, 4 weeks in the month. CCC. C Nanako. Okay, so this one I won't go to church. Then it goes to the next 3. CCC. This one I will go. That's how some of us will behave. Somebody say time. So time is like an hourglass. Every day, your life must count for something. Listen, heaven must benefit. You see, the point is that we are going to spend a greater time in heaven, in eternity, than even on earth. That is why your time apart from the time, you see some of you, the time, if the time will not benefit you personally, you don't want to use it. If the time will benefit the kingdom, you will never utilize it. Decide that of all every day of your life, decide that this is the time I want to meet God. Every day. That's why even that we have quiet time. That's why we have quiet time. And many of us, including myself, we don't do our quiet time. Including myself. Because when we wake up first, the first thing we check is our phone. Now, even the one we say we are praying, the 1 hour we say we are praying, you do 10 minutes a day, check your phone. Okay. Shabalaba, shabalabalaba, shabalabalabalaba. You are sitting in front of a 2 phone, you are pressing your phone. Who born dog? Who born dog? It shows you don't respect God. Including myself. God is a merciful God. Though. Like he would have killed all of us. Hey! You are talking to the one who gives life even to a 2 phone. You are talking to the one who gives life to you. And you are pressing your phone. You are checking your WhatsApp. And then that's what we do. We hide under shabalaba, shabalaba. And when you see him, say, Charlie, today I prayed for 2 hours. You are lying. Of all the 2 hours you prayed, only 20 minutes was spent with God. The rest you spent it with your phone. Somebody say time. The allocation of time. Listen, God is looking for consistency. Consistency in your Christian life. Listen, you see, your meeting you must be regimental. If you want to walk with God, you must be regimental. When you go to the military, it is obey before you complain. When a military man's in the military, discipline is the order of the day. When in the military, when they say it is 10 o'clock, it is 10 o'clock. It is not like 10, 10. No. It is regimented. In the same way, your prayer life must be regimented. That you decide that every day, 5 to 6 a.m., I'm going to be with God. Regimented. Listen, because you see, if you don't regiment your life, you cannot do anything worthwhile. So you decide, okay, every day I wake up at 5. And from 5 to 5:30 is my quiet time. That is regimented. The time you spend with God. Regimented. And you also decide that no matter what happens, every Sunday morning I'll go to church. Unless I've traveled. But even when I travel, I'll go to church. Do you know why? Do you know why people respect Muslims more than Christians? Because Muslims are regimented. You can be in the airport, then you see a Muslim with a mat somewhere, praying. Even in the aeroplane, they will put their mat in the middle. Sometimes we are scared of Boko Haram, or we are scared of Al Qaeda. But even that one, they are so regimented. You go to a typical Muslim shop, it is time for prayer. You want to go and buy something, they will close the shop and go and pray. Do you know why? Because their religion has trained them to be regimented. Their religion has trained them to be disciplined with their time. So when they know that it is time they are going to spend with their God, that is when it is an allocated time, they value it. But not Christians. Not Christians. We don't value time. Listen, this year we must get to a point where you tell yourself, I will never miss any church service. Hello? Look at your neighbor. Say, decide in your heart that I will never miss church service and I will never be late. Look at your neighbor and say, Pastor is talking to you. Say, forgive. Psalm 92 verse 13 to 14. In the last scripture. Are we learning? Look at this. It says, those who are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the court of our God. Other version says, those who are stable in the house of the Lord, they shall flourish in the courts of our God. So this one is connecting your stability in the church, your stability in your local church, to your flourishing. Praise the Lord. Listen. It says, growing in grace, they will still thrive and bear fruit and prosper in old age. You know, when you are old, when a palm tree is old, after certain years it doesn't produce. But this one, he said that even in old age they will produce. He said they will flourish and be vital and fresh, rich in trust and love and contentment. Go back again. Go to 13. Let me see how the Amplified give the 13. Say, planted in the house of the Lord, they will flourish in the court of our God. Some of you are unstable as water. You see, you cannot even predict they will be in church. You cannot. There's one person in church, Francis. I know that no matter when, Francis will be in church. I know that I'll come and meet Francis in church. Whether it is Sunday morning or whether it is weekday meetings. I know I'll come and meet Francis. Why? Because consistently he's planted himself in the church. In my home, Sunday morning, it is like I've taken a cane. I'm sweeping everybody. I will sweep you in line. By 7 o'clock, I'm in the car, horning. Pim, 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 pim. We are leaving. Even though my house is just 10 minutes drive from the church. Because I have to make sure that I get to the church before 7:30. 30 minutes before time. Some of you go to church at 8 o'clock. You leave the house at 8:30. You leave the house at 8 o'clock. The church starts at 8 o'clock. You see, we take our attitude everywhere. My point is that when they travel out of the country, they change. Surprisingly, the Ghanaian man had a friend who came from outside and came and said, what is wrong with your system, you people? Your system is too bad. We have appointed this one, they will cancel it last minute. I said, welcome to my country. Yeah. We are late for everything. Some of you even be late for your wedding. Then we have to pastor has to be forced to sing and pray. Some of you are late for work. And you see the Ghanaian, typical Ghanaian, how we use time. He goes to work. The work is government work. See the way they handle government work. They don't do that to the private one because they know the private one will sack them. In fact, even some government workers, they will tell you, why is a company for your father? Why do you come to office early like that? And sometimes when they come, if the work is supposed to start at 8 o'clock, they will come at 9:30. And when they come at 9:30, they will have to sit in there and then use the dressing on their face, paint their face for another 30 minutes. And meanwhile, customers are sitting down, waiting for them. After painting their face for the next 30 minutes, then they work for like 2 hours. 12 o'clock, bam! They get up. They are going to eat. Go and spend 1 hour more. And when they come at 1 o'clock, they come on Facebook. They show social media. Another 2 hours. After that, 4 o'clock, then gossiping. They gossip for the next 1 hour. 5 o'clock, bam! He picked his bag, leaving the office. Shame on you. Look at everybody, say shame on you. Say shame on us. When he asks, so it's a buying juma, it's government work. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us that now we have Ghana time, GMT? In English it was Greenwich Meridian time, but now it's Ghana time. Oh, see this the meeting at time. Oh, it's 10, 10, 30, 11, 12, 1, 2. So some of us, we have to lie to you. When the thing is 10 o'clock, we will tell you it is 8 a.m. because we know you. We know you will become late. Me in my house. When we are coming to church, don't come and put your wig and delay me. You take the wig to the car and wear it. You come and wear your wig in the church. Because you see, I don't like being late at all. I hate it. I hate being late for anything. In my office, I'm the first person at the office. And the worst aspect, I've seen another lady in my office who always now has strived to come before I come. She doesn't have a car. Yes, on Friday we were driving and somebody showed me where she stays. I said, so this girl, this is where she stays. She's always the first person at work. There are some people whose house is even next to the church. They will come late. I know a man in my former church, we were all traveling to Accra for a meeting. God, we were all supposed to leave at 5 a.m. Because of him, we left here Kumasi at 7 a.m. Meanwhile, his house is close to the church. We left, but you see, this man is never late when it has to be when he has to meet somebody for money. He will never be late. He would never be late when money is involved. Sometimes I don't know if I have to lie to him that Charlie, the thing there's money involved though. Because that one he will come and wait for us for 1 hour. Somebody say time. Time is a problem with us. Listen, we are not growing younger. We are not growing younger. It is not +1, it is -1. If you understand this, your next birthday you should be crying. So on your birthday you go and do photo shoot. You go and do photo shoot, do like this. Like, some of you do like me. Then you come and post it on Facebook. +1. Sir, ma, you are lying. It is -1. You are dying. You see, you can wear yomo. You see, there's some of you there. You see the gray hair have started coming to your hair. You can wear yomo. You can cover it with yomo. You are growing old. And sometimes life will teach you that you are growing old. When you are climbing the stairs, you say, Charlie, our thing is not there again. Eh? Somebody can never say, you said you do it, you have not done it. Some of you said you do your passport. There's a guy in my office. He's a king of procrastination. He's a king of procrastination. At a point in the last 2 years, we were supposed to travel to South Africa. He was the best sales manager in my office. He was supposed to travel to South Africa. He didn't have a passport. He didn't go. So they took me there, and I went to enjoy. I took pictures. I sent it to him. I said, "You are not serious. I will show you how to be serious in life." And they gave me dollars per diem. And I came and I showed it to yourself. I said, "One CD you won't get because you are not serious." In fact, to even go and do his first degree, I had to go and buy forms for him. This year too, next month we are supposed to travel out of the country, including him and myself. I asked him, "So where's your passport?" He said, "Pastor, I've given money to some people after 3 years." Listen, if you're not serious, opportunities will miss you. Opportunity. Teach us to know more about this so that we can apply our heart to wisdom. If you don't apply to wisdom, opportunities will pass you by every day. People are learning skills. People are improving on themselves. People are empowering. People are improving their capacity. You every day. You said you learn how to use the computer every day. A wahim, B wahim, C wahim. There was a lady we wanted to employ. She was on our workplace. The front desk lady left, and so we wanted to employ somebody. She was the one who was qualified. So we said, "Okay." We put my boss. "Okay, put her behind the computer and let her see how long she will type." He said, "Where is A?" Huh? Then she will start looking for B. My boss said, "This one, if we employ this one, the company will collapse." Meanwhile, people are learning. Listen, people are learning new things. If you don't improve yourself, the world will pass you by. Because the world will not wait for you to catch up with it. The world will not wait for you to catch up with it. People are improving themselves every day. You know me, Pastor, I didn't go. People are doing adult education. People are doing adult. Listen, if you procrastinate, the time will not wait for you. And you have to still go and use the same time you should have used. It's like when I wanted to do my master's. I said, "Hey, 1 year per day to not be easy." Then something told me that you can postpone, but you still have to use the same 1 year. You postponing it will not reduce the year to 30 days. It will still be the same 1 year. So a blow inevitably yours. The earlier extricated will save you from further hostilities. Yeah, big English. These are disco English. Look at your neighbor and says, "Stop wasting time." You say, "Stop wasting time." You said you travel. You said you travel. And some of you get married to and say, "Oh, Pastor, I'm too young." Okay. Be too young. Guys, some of you don't have to go to school. You have to marry. There's a time you have to put the nonsense away and marry. There's a time you have to put the nonsense away and marry. You are doing PhD. You have finished the first PhD. You are doing the second PhD. Doing third PhD. Why? Time is not. He said time will not wait for you. When you go to school, yes, it's okay. But after time, you also have to do other things. Are you following me? I married when I didn't have anything. I married. Pastor, me, I'm praying that I need to have a 4-bedroom apartment. Yes, I want to have a 4. Pastor, me, I want to have big life. So 4-bedroom apartment with Pastor, me, I want to drive a big car. Because I don't want my children to use the trotro. Okay. If you are waiting for you will not marry. Are you here? You are going home. You said you will learn a trade. You said you will learn it. That thing you said you will start, eh? You have not even initiated the start. We have a problem, oh. You know? Pastor Danny, you see one thing about me. Sometimes there are things I don't discuss, I do it because I know myself. Because sometimes Africa bureaucracy. And one of our popular terms is in the pipeline. The pipeline is choked. The pipeline is choked. Government project. Before government project will be, it has to go through this one, Everybody wants to feel like a big man. It has to come to my desk, and sometimes it comes to somebody has put it in the drawer. And you ask why, I want to take my time. He wants to feel like a big man, that's all. And sometimes we feel that the more we delay you, the more you value it. When countries are finding easier ways to do things, Africa, we want to find the old way of doing things. That is why our streets are like that. That's why the country is hot like that. Because we don't value efficiency and time. The whites are finding easier things to do because they want to conserve time. Ladies, before you marry a man, you say there are men so me I don't like I don't want to. Why must you buy a washing machine? As a woman, you have to spend 2 hours. You have to spend 2 hours washing, and your hand will be like this. That shows you are married. Please, sir, take your antiquated lifestyle somewhere. You see, listen. Find easier ways of doing things. Find easier ways of doing things if you can afford. If you can afford, have a nanny. Saves time. If you can afford, buy a washing machine. It saves time. If you can afford, I'm even laughing. Somebody say time. I pray that we will understand the value of time. Do you know that there are some of your friends you see today, you will not see them again? Who said that the ministers who were going to Obuasi would have returned? If they knew they would have returned, they would have done things that were supposed to have been done. Listen, no matter what we do, there are certain people we will not see them again. You said you would do something for your parents. You have not done it. Oh, there's time. There's no time. Make sure that you utilize the time. Your time must benefit you. Your time must benefit your community. Your time must benefit the kingdom. And ultimately, your time must be beneficial to you when you stand before God. Put your hands together for Jesus.